Hello again. We're still in the Lake District, and yesterday we went for a long walk along the coastal path. We saw swallows, goldfinches and chaffinches, larks, also a field with a massive bull in it staring at us. We were quite pleased that there was a substantial hedge between us and it. We also walked across the estuary. The tide was out and we saw oyster catchers and quite a lot of other birds. But we didn't have our binoculars with us, so they just looked like blobs on the sand. An orange tip and a peacock butterfly joined us for a little while too. I love poetry, as I may have mentioned before. In all this peace and quiet, I was reminded of a poem I had to learn from memory when I was at school. What is this life, if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see, when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see, in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. A poor life this, if, full of care, we have no time to stand and stare. This was written by William Henry Davies, 1871 to 1940. He was a Welsh poet and writer. Davies spent a significant part of his life as a tramp or hobo in the United Kingdom and in the United States, but he still became one of the most popular poets of his time. And the poem was possibly influenced by Wordsworth. Of course, he lived up here. He was born in Cockermouth. And he criticised the world of the first industrial revolution for being absorbed by materialism and distancing itself from nature. Staying in this glorious and quiet and unspoiled part of our lovely country, with nothing to do but sit and enjoy the scenery, and quite a lot of sunshine, which we didn't expect this week. I looked up Davies' poem. We're all pressured nowadays to do everything yesterday, to rush around and get things done. People speak too quickly as if they have no time to lose. When interviewed on TV or radio, people often speak so quickly that they can barely form complete sentences in their urgency to get their point across. Although I like technology and enjoy using the computer and my mobile phone, and am aware of their usefulness, I am capable of leaving them alone to detach myself from emails and messages. There are many references, as ever, to the need for calm and peace in the Bible. Here are a couple. In Matthew, "Come to me, all who labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." In Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul." Well, this morning we were walking by still waters in Eskdale. It was wonderful. And I know that you can't see my face very well on this video, but you can see behind me a bit more of the estuary. I hope you've enjoyed it. Lord, help us to take time to consider, to reflect, to calm down, to let the busyness of life carry on without us sometimes, whilst we, in peace and quiet, feel thy presence and gain strength from thy healing touch. Amen.